Hey there guys, random video. I'm trying to upload a couple of random practice clips. I'm going to try to do that going forward, kind of like vlogging, but just to keep me on track with trying to develop bits of my voice. I can't do much belting at the moment, or recording much like that, because every time I get around a high C in full voice, my neighbours start blaring hip-hop, so, you know, working on quiet stuff instead, and obviously, Dimash, trying to learn to do his whistle voice stuff, because he's so smooth and good at it. Listen. Actually slides through that range. Yeah, just trying to get the higher stuff. Because as always with range, I find it's easier, for me personally, work on notes above where you're trying to work and then bring that sound down. It helps, for me personally, it saves a lot of time. It allows me to be efficient with my practice and develop the coordinations that will make the higher notes I'm looking to develop easier to do. Like if I try to do A5s these days, it's a bit more straightforward because I've worked on the whistle voice so much. You know, it's strengthened the release, the effortlessness that you need. So yeah, just working on a few things like this. Trying to get those high notes. Oh, yeah. Now, the thing with Dimash, he's that good at it, he can stay on an open vowel, he can stay on an R vowel, not a narrow vowel. I highly recommend to anyone trying to develop their whistle voice, go for a narrow vowel, go for a... because that'll allow you to get in there. It's a really, really fine thing to have to navigate. Listen to him, listen to how much his voice, not cuts in half, it's not the right way, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it gets so much thinner as he goes up to that whistle voice range. Listen. There's a nice falsetto there, it's kind of broad and hooty though. Woo! And then... listen to how piercing and pinpoint it becomes. Really, really minuscule. So yeah, that's what I'm struggling with. I'm not strong enough at the whistle voice stuff yet to be able to carry that sound down through my range to line up my falsetto with the whistle voice. If I try to go up and down through them, it gets clunky. You hear it's distorted and it crackles. I can't navigate, I can't keep things smooth. You know, so honestly, one of the main reasons I'm making this video is just to point out a couple of tips for people if you're looking to develop your own whistle voice. I highly recommend start with a new vowel. Go really quiet, really minuscule. Again, the reason why I'm working on my whistle voice and, you know, doing a vlog about that as opposed to belting stuff and what I'm practicing with that is because it's so quiet I can get away with it in this flat, you know. It's such a quiet, minuscule sound. You can really just, yeah, go as small and as quiet as you can. Don't force it. It's like if you're trying to make a glass resonate and get a pitch to produce like that, you have to find the right balance. Don't just shove at it. It doesn't work that way. You can't just blow air to make your whistle voice work. Don't force it. Really go lightly. And I highly recommend it. Start to find your whistle voice. Start with a new vowel. Go as quiet as you can and gradually try to creep up through your range. And then, yeah, you hear it, you're finding it, you know, you'll find that. Once you can do that, work on sustaining those notes or just trying to get them consistently, you know, just a little staccato ooh. You know, it's the best way to open it up. Then once you can start to do that, try to slide down through your range to gradually develop the right coordinations in the lower ranges to be able to keep that smooth, which is very tricky to do. But yeah, keep working on it, and it only takes a couple of minutes a day, maybe even just 1 minute when you're starting out, because with whistle voice, your vocal cords, they're vibrating that quickly, they will tire out really fast doing it. When I started, I was lucky if I got a few seconds in a day doing it, and then I might need a day off. So yeah, again, go with a narrow ooh vowel. Slide that down through your range as best as you can. Really work on that. It's really, really tricky. But if you want to develop whistle voice, start there. Get the highest note you can comfortably hope to get and keep working on that. I highly recommend it. So yeah, good luck with that. I'll keep working on mine. I'll do another video in a month or so, see how I'm coming along. Because my goal is to cover this song. I don't have the smoothness and the consistency with my whistle voice to be able to hope to do it. So I'm hoping one day down the line I'll be able to, and that's what's motivating me, and that's why I made this video. So yeah. Also, one more thing, when you start to get decent enough at it, with quiet things like this, I personally find it pays to just mess about to develop different bits of it. That's why I'm using a song like this. When I started developing full voice, this one was really useful because it's high enough, it gets you out of the problem of having to navigate the weight of your lower voice, you know, to try to develop the right bits. It got me high enough, I could just focus on making a funny sound that might work for this. And I'm doing it with whistle voice as well. You know, just getting high enough I don't have to worry about weight, and it's actually quite fun. It's fun. I don't think I get the high G. Nah, don't work yet. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this stuff. Just trying to develop it. A couple of minutes a day, tops. And just gradually opening it up more and more and more. I hope that gives you guys something to try to build from if you work and develop your own whistle voice. Again, start with a really small oo vowel. Don't worry about trying to join it up with the rest of your range immediately. Just try to get some high whistle voice notes to happen that feel fairly easy, not too strenuous, and that will take time. Don't be surprised if it's a struggle to begin with. Don't force it. Keep working on those oo vowels. Once you get comfortable enough you can sustain it, start to try to slide it down through your range. Once you can reasonably consistently do that, start singing along with high bits like this and just try to develop, you know, slight more vowels and more power and just get a bit more weight behind it. Eventually, hopefully, in theory at least, work up to singing some Dimash stuff where it's strong enough and smooth enough that you can join it up through the range, because mine definitely doesn't yet. Definitely still a beginner as far as whistle voice goes, but yeah, that's pretty much just me doing a random vlog on it. Like I say, I really want to put some pressure on myself to work on my voice more, because I got plenty of things I could do with improving. Anyway, hope that helps. Let me know if you got any questions or any comments or anything. Feel free to give me some tips. I could do with plenty, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.